Welcome to last part of the chapter Electoral Politics. In this part, we will study about the work of Election Commission, popular participation, and the challenges before free and fair election. Work of Election Commission. Election Commission takes decisions on every aspect of conduct and control of elections, from the announcement of elections to the declaration of results. It implements the code of conduct and punishes any candidate or party that violates it. During the election period, the Election Commission can order the government to follow some guidelines to prevent use and misuse of government power, to enhance its chances to win elections, or to transfer government officials. When on election duty, government officers work under the control of the Election Commission and not the government. When election officials come to the opinion that polling was not fair in some booths or even an entire constituency, they can ask for a repoll. Now, let's see what is popular participation. People's participation in election is usually measured by voter turnout figures. Turnout indicates the percent of eligible voters who actually cast their vote. In India, the poor, illiterate, and underprivileged people vote in large proportion as compared to the rich and privileged sections. Common people in India attach a lot of importance to elections as they can bring pressure on political parties to adopt policies and programs favorable to them. They also feel that their vote matters in the way things are run in the country. Statements which tells us that elections are fair in India. The ruling parties routinely lose elections in India both at the national and state level. In fact, in every 2 out of 3 elections held in the last 25 years, the ruling party lost. Candidates who are known to have spent a lot of money on buying votes and those with known criminal connections often lose elections. Bearing very few disputed elections, the electoral outcomes are usually accepted as people's verdict by the defeated party. But here are few challenges to conduct free and fair elections. Candidates and parties with a lot of money enjoy unfair advantage over smaller parties. In some parts of the country, candidates with criminal connection have been able to push others out of the electoral race. Some families tend to dominate political parties. Tickets are distributed to relatives from these families. Smaller parties and independent candidates suffer a huge disadvantage compared to bigger parties. Very often, elections offer little choice to ordinary citizens, for both the major parties are quite similar to each other both in policies and practice. These challenges exist not just in India but also in many established democracies. But the overall verdict of the general election still reflects popular preference. This is what makes Indian elections democratic. To this, we come to the end of the chapter. Thank you.